What up, though? Welcome back into my journey in 75 Hard. And this was the week that kind of broke me. I'm not gonna lie. So let's just waste no more time. Let's get straight into it. I started this process. Today is day 22, which means I started this process exactly 3 weeks ago. The first 2 weeks, the first week I had to settle in my groove. The second week I really caught my stride, started to build my routine. And then life happened in the week 3, this past week. I had to go on a work trip and go out of town on a vacation of sorts. Not vacation, it was still a work trip, but I left my normal routine that I had created, and I was tasked with the struggle of trying to maintain the same physical fitness and diet on vacation in Atlanta, of all places, that I have been doing thus far. So let's get into it. And I do have my measuring tape here, so we gonna measure and see where we at. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So let's start with Sunday. Sunday I ate eggs and strawberries. I did have some wings and fries that day, and then I had chicken, potatoes, and broccoli. That was my first day in Atlanta. So I'm not gonna lie, I had to get some wings. I didn't overdo it. I got wings one time and I never did again. So I will say I am proud of myself for that, because if you've ever been to Atlanta, you know them wings are a staple. It's damn near a must have. So I did get like a little 6-piece or whatever with fries my first day, and yeah, that was that. So the next day I got salad, 3 tenders. Monday, day 16, I did my 2 workouts that day. I did cardio and I went to the gym that night and did chest in the gym. So day 2, I got back in tune, got back right and did what I was supposed to do, and it went well. Day 3, I did really good. I had my chicken salad, I did cardio, drank my water, did what I was supposed to do that day. And I also did 14,000 steps that day. Wednesday, I did a mile walk that morning, and I had a guest come out, and we kicked it that day, and we walked around the city of Midtown and Atlanta, just explored a little bit. It was dope. Didn't do a traditional workout that day because I wasn't at the hotel with the same gym, but I did make sure I got my steps in and did my cardio that day. Thursday, I only did one workout. However, that one workout was a 5-mile walk. It was a beautiful walk. The scenery was impeccable. It was really dope. I can't complain. It took about a little under 2 hours, but it was really, really peaceful. 5 miles straight, no stop. That was the longest distance that I've done in quite some time. I can't even tell you how long. I don't even know if I've done a 5-miler in recent history. But yeah, did a 5-mile that day. I ended up with 19,000 steps on day 19. So one thing that was consistent was that I stayed getting my steps in pretty much every day, except for my last day when I came to the airport, because that was a travel day. But I still did come home and went straight to the gym after the plane. And the plane was that next day, which is day 20. That was Friday. I had salmon, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. Did my cardio. Had a protein donut. And then yesterday, Saturday, I again did my protein donut, did my cardio, and had a salad. So this week was tough, man. Again, it was just really just my cravings, and also somehow, for some reason, when we go on vacation or we go out of town, we give ourselves passes to do certain things, or we give ourselves an allowance to do it. So I really struggled with not getting what I wanted to eat while I was in a place where I knew it was gonna smack. Atlanta had all kinds of cookies, donuts, wings, all types of things, chicken Philly cheesesteaks. But I am really grateful and really happy that although I wasn't perfect on my diet, I only ate something that I would not eat on a normal day basis one time, which was the wings and fries. Every other day I stuck with it. I had salad damn near every other day, kale salads. I had salmon. I had steak. So I did my best to maintain, and I think it went well. I do think it went well, so I'm grateful for that. Now, let's get to the fun part, the results. The results. I weighed myself this morning, and I weighed myself last night when I left the gym. And my new weight, as of 21 days on 75 hard and 3 weeks straight, is 277. 277. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Okay. Now, what does that mean? When I first started, now, again, I always forget to go back and check exactly what my day one weight was, but I think it was 296. So we're going to go with 296. So I've lost almost 20 pounds, which is damn near a pound a day, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't expect to keep doing a pound a day, but I know I had so much weight to lose that it's probably the first month it'll come off a lot easier. So that's cool. But yes, 277. So I'm grateful for that. Under the 280s, never want to see 280s again. Never. Not unless I'm bench pressing it. I ain't gonna lie. Never want to see 280 again. But that's where we are right now. And most importantly, it's time to get these measurements, man, because that's where I really get to see what the fruits of my labor have accomplished, and trust, because the scale, the scale goes up and down. So sometimes I'm a little, I don't know. The scale don't always do what you need it to do. So anyway, let's get it started, man. Let's get the neck first. Okay. We'll put that around my neck. And we got 16. 16. Let me just make sure I did that right. I need to make sure it's right here at the same point. Okay, cool. 16 and a half. So my neck actually got a little bit wider. Gained an inch on my neck. All right. I guess I gotta take that. If I measured it right. Maybe I didn't measure it right, but do what we can. My biceps. $16. My biceps are actually going down. But that's really just the fat part, because I'm not flexing or anything, so some of the extra arm fat looks like it's starting to come down. Which is cool. Right bicep. What? 18? Ain't no way. Let me make sure I got that right. Ain't no way. Nah. I got 18. So my left bicep. Oh, my right bicep was 18 last time. Okay. So that's right on pace. Let me just measure that left bicep again, because it's been a little inconsistent based off of my measurements. Make sure I got that in the right spot. Yeah, I got 18. Got 18. All right. There it is. So we got 18. All right, let's do chest. Chest, abdomen, and waist. This is the part right here, all right? So, should I do it with no shirt on? Let me adjust my light for y'all. Okay. So, here is my 21-day body. Hopefully y'all can see that. Still a big guy, but the stomach is definitely getting flatter for sure. My shirt is pretty much going straight down, so that's good. Put my shirt right here so my mic can still catch. Okay. Let's do chest. Last week, my chest came in at 47 inches. Make sure we get a good reading. Right there in the center. Okay, we got 46 and a half. So we lost half an inch off the chest. And abdomen. This is what I've been waiting for. I feel like my stomach's getting smaller, but you know, could be placebo or something. So let's see. Last week, my stomach was 50.5. 50.5. This week, we are at 51 and a half. Ooh, so it looks like I'm up. Let me make sure. Looks like I got one extra inch on my stomach, which is kind of crazy because I feel way lighter. But let me just check one more time. $51.5. All right. So my stomach went up an inch, which feels crazy, but I guess it is what it is. Waist. Waist is at 46. So my waist pretty much stayed the same. Interesting. My waist was at 46 last week. So, okay. Not making as big of a difference as I thought. As I was hoping, at least. Let's get these legs, thighs. Now, I did do a lot of training on my quads, so hopefully these are looking better. I got 28 and a half. Thighs went up too. Damn. Did I fuck up? Or is that just muscle? Yeah. 28 and a half. All right. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little shocked by these results. I really thought I would lose more inches than this week, because I feel the smallest that I felt by far this challenge, but I guess it's capped. $28 and a half. Interesting. Okay. All right, so now we have our weekly measurements. Let's just go over them together. I gained an inch in my neck, 16.5 neck. I lost an inch and a half on my left bicep. My right bicep stayed the same. My chest went down half an inch to 46.5. My abs, my stomach went up 1 inch. My waist stayed the same at 46. And my thighs, quads, both were 28.5. And I guess I gained 2.5 inches on my thighs. So, kind of moving backwards here a little bit. But I'm going to chalk some of that up to muscle, hopefully. I'm not going to give up just yet. I'm not gonna give up. So I'm gonna just chalk that to muscle, and just keep going. Just keep going. We still got quite a few weeks left in the chamber. Probably like, how many weeks is it? 10 weeks total. So I'm on week 3. So still got some ways to go. I just got to make sure I tighten up everything that I'm eating. Make sure I'm getting my workouts in, not slipping. Make sure I'm hitting the weights, and just stay active. Didn't get the results that I necessarily was looking for today, but maybe that's the influence and motivation that I need to get on even a higher level, you know? So, yeah, that's that, man. I do feel like my clothes are fitting better. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of today's readings, but I'm gonna just accept it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So with that being said, this is week 3, 21 days of 75 hard with me, Pendrick. So you see some muscles?